Ho, 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 and welcome to the Daniel Saul Show. There's a lot of sports to talk about here today, yo. So let's go! Here we go, another episode of the Daniel Saul Show. This episode, we're going to hop in the ring. We're going to see what's going on with boxing here today. Let's get to the question. Is Floyd Mayweather the greatest boxer of all time? Ladies and gentlemen, no, he's not. He is not the greatest boxer of all time. For me, he's third on the all-time list when it comes to the top 10. In no particular order in the lower 6 through 10, I'd say Crawford, Canelo, Pacquiao. You got George Foreman in there. You got Roberto Duran. Those guys, right? But then when you look at 5 to 1. 1, I'm going to go with Mike Tyson. 2, I'm going to go with Muhammad Ali. 3 is Floyd Mayweather for me. 4, I'm going to go with probably Sugar Ray Robinson. And in 5, I'll go Sugar Ray Leonard. But let's go into the question of why Floyd Mayweather is not the GOAT for me. Because he did things that weren't GOAT-like. Yes, I will point a few things out. He has beaten the most champions out of any boxer in the history of the sport. That is 100% a fact. Yeah, that is true. He is also 50-0, so he never lost a fight. That is true. Always Manny Pacquiao. That was his biggest rival, the guy that everybody wanted to put him up against, right? Well, Floyd Mayweather went into retirement in 2008, I believe. And in 2009, he came back after a year being gone. And an ESPN analyst interviewed him, and he clearly stated, by dodging the question and completely getting away from Manny Pacquiao, saying how he doesn't want to fight Manny Pacquiao. It's obvious. He didn't answer the question of would he fight Manny Pacquiao. He was dodging him. He was scared of Manny Pacquiao. And it was because Manny Pacquiao, at that time, in 2009, was on a tear. He was knocking people out left and right. Somebody in the comments the other day when I was commenting on YouTube, somebody told me that if Floyd Mayweather was scared, then Manny Pacquiao was also scared because he was fighting the same fighters that Floyd was. And I told that guy, you're absolutely right. He did fight all the guys that Floyd fought. But you want to know what he did to those fighters? He was knocking them out in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th round while Floyd was getting unanimous decisions and split decision wins. You got to be kidding me. This guy is not better than Manny Pacquiao when it comes to that. If they would have fought in that time, Pacquiao versus Floyd, Pacquiao would have mopped Floyd Mayweather. But Floyd Mayweather did something smart. He waited. Floyd Mayweather waited till the very moment when he saw Manny Pacquiao was getting out of his prime. He saw when he was falling off. And people are going to say, well, Floyd Mayweather, he was older than Manny Pacquiao. You're right, he was. But age doesn't really mean a lot. Because LeBron James right now has longevity like we've never seen before in the sport of basketball. Or in any sport. He's got longevity. He is in the top 5 best players in the league right now. At least top 10. So we can't name 10 players better than LeBron James right now in the league. And he's older than majority of people in the league. He might actually be the oldest person in the league. So Floyd already had longevity over Manny Pacquiao. We already knew that. He had longevity over him. And so he figured out that, yeah, I'm older than him, but I'm still better than him right now. I'm better than him right now. I have longevity over him. I'm better. So he took it and he used it. And he was better. He was better in that moment. He was better that year. He was better from that moment on. And he knew when to fight Pacquiao. He also fought Canelo Alvarez when he was a puppy. Yeah, Canelo Alvarez had more fights than Floyd. But you got to understand, Canelo Alvarez started very, very young when he started his professional career. And just because you have more professional fights doesn't necessarily mean that you have more experience than the other guy because Floyd Mayweather doesn't really fight 2 to 3 times a year. He fights maybe once a year, you know? So the experience thing isn't really there. Did he have more fights? Yeah. But experience, no, because Floyd was fighting more experienced and better fighters than Canelo was. So the experience thing isn't an excuse. Canelo was still a puppy. He wasn't in his prime yet. And Floyd fought him whenever, yeah, I guess Floyd wasn't in his prime, but Floyd was still better than Canelo at that moment in time. If Floyd Mayweather would have waited till Canelo was in his prime, he would have absolutely gotten demolished. And yeah, you'd be like, oh, well, Floyd Mayweather would have been out of his prime for sure then. Okay, so then that fight should have never happened. You can't say that he beat Canelo Alvarez fair and square because he didn't. So that's another thing. But the whole point of the story is that Floyd Mayweather does not fight people in their primes. He also had to fight people that would go up in weight. He wanted to fight champions that were in lower divisions than him. I remember it. He wanted to fight people in lower divisions than he was that were champions so that he could say he beat a champion. But he didn't beat a champion in that weight division. You see what I'm saying? Like, and he also, another thing, he never went undisputed in any weight class. So check that out. Manny Pacquiao was an 8-division champion. That's never been done before. But because Floyd Mayweather did beat more champions than anybody else, because he's 50-0, because he is the greatest defensive boxer of all time, because he's the greatest counterpuncher of all time, I'll give him the 3rd spot on the all-time list. I'll say he's 3rd. But he's not better than Tyson, and he's not better than Ali whatsoever. And I'm Daniel Sauls, the host of the Daniel Sauls Show. And I'll be back with another video for y'all guys very soon on my channel. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. And you should come back to see more greatness and the best takes from yours truly. Peace out, y'all.